Hello, Max McLeod here, aka the Nutrition Ninja Doc, here for a brief discussion about stem cells and the Wolverine Healing Protocol. My goal is to provide balanced, accurate information to help you make better informed decisions about your health. I'm continually appalled at the sheer volume and persistence of misinformation out there. Not only is the internet full of misleading information, but most books, scientific studies, podcasts, and every other communication platform are almost as bad. And while there's some wonderful education materials, including podcasts and online, many are just way too long to really be accessible. Spending 1 to 2 hours listening to a podcast and coming away with 5 minutes worth of relevant information is a steep price to pay given the value of our time. Why the Wolverine Healing Protocol? Just about everyone knows the X-Men character played by Hugh Jackman named Wolverine. Wolverine has a couple of unique mutations, one of which is greatly enhanced healing superpowers. He can recover from fatal injuries like gunshots, knife wounds, explosions, car crashes, etc. that would kill just about anyone else, and he does it in a matter of seconds to minutes at most. We all have amazing healing abilities as well, and they can be dramatically enhanced by using the right tools and technologies. And I don't mean med beds. I'm referring to optimizing nutrition, microcirculation, mitochondrial function, metabolism, and metabolic reserves. The Wolverine Healing Protocol was developed to support each and every one of those vital processes and more. The foundations of health, and therefore the cause of all chronic disease, involve a combination of compromised body structure, nutrition, nutrient delivery that only happens in the microcirculation, waste product removal that also begins in the microcirculation, energy deficits due to mitochondrial damage, digestive, hormonal, and neurological imbalances associated with metabolic problems, atrophy, and sarcopenia, in other words, the loss of metabolic and organ reserves. It stands to reason that correction of those compromised functions will support the proper regeneration processes and restore health. I can absolutely guarantee you that no one else that's doing stem cell procedures anywhere in the world is addressing and supporting all of those areas. That is what makes our approach using the Wolverine Healing Protocol so special. Brief overview of some of the components of the Wolverine Healing Protocol. Number one, to reduce pain and swelling. One of the first things to do to begin the healing and regenerative process is to control, reduce, and modulate pain, inflammation, and swelling. We use a combination of the following technologies and modalities to accomplish that: joint decompression and gentle joint mobilization and realignment, photobiomodulation using high-intensity red and near-infrared light therapy, home treatment with red and near-infrared light therapy, circulation support garments if the region allows, topical pain cream and to help with pain and inflammation if needed. What we have a thing called the 90-10 cube, turmeric, and high-dose liposomal C. Number two, we realign the joint as needed. Proper structure is vital. If the joint that is damaged is out of its proper position, we use gentle mobilization and realignment techniques. Most people are aware of chiropractic style high velocity, low amplitude adjusting techniques. They're actually derived from osteopathic manipulative medicine and the bone setters that go back hundreds of years. Those procedures can be extremely helpful on a limited, short-term basis. However, they do not correct the underlying problem, which is joint instability. If a joint continues to move out of place, it means that the ligaments have been damaged and stretched. No amount of adjusting will correct this, although it can provide temporary relief. Therefore, when appropriate, we will realign the joint if it is out of proper alignment or position. However, we do so with as gentle a technique as possible. 95% of the time, this can be accomplished by very low forces that engage one's own muscles to assist. Number three, rebalance the muscles associated with the joint involved. Amazingly, most healthcare practitioners fail to address muscle imbalances. Most joint problems begin with damaged connective tissue, such as ligaments and tendons. However, as this information reaches the brain responds by telling the surrounding muscles to tighten up to protect the joint. While that is an effective short-term strategy, in the long term it leads to additional problems: pain, inflammation, and degeneration. We use several modalities and technologies to rebalance the natural compensatory muscle imbalances that result from injured joints and their failure to fully heal. A few things we use are instant muscle rebalancing technique, whole body vibration, shockwave therapy, and therapeutic exercises. The instant muscle rebalancing technique is a trigenics-like method to rebalance and re-educate the muscles of the involved joint complex. Whole body vibration also stimulates circulation, oxygenation, collagen production, detoxification, and more. Well, it may not be appropriate for all situations. Number 4, open joint spaces and enhance fluid exchange. Many structures, such as spinal discs, knee menisci, and shoulder labrums, do not have direct blood supply. Instead, they rely on surrounding fluids from the tissue matrix to provide nourishment and remove waste products. When there's an injury that leads to chronic contracture of the muscles surrounding the joint, this significantly reduces fluid exchange. We use various modalities and technologies to open the joint space and enhance fluid exchange for this reason. A few of the things we use are joint decompression, high-intensity photobiomodulation or light therapy, whole body vibration, low-intensity photobiomodulation at home, and therapeutic exercises. 5. Break up scar tissue, calcium deposits, neuromuscular trigger points, and trigger bands. When an injury, including repetitive motion injuries or simple long-term wear and tear, fails to fully heal, longer-term tissue changes and compensations occur. Among them are the formation of scar tissue, calcium deposits, and neuromuscular trigger points and trigger bands. Even if the joint is stimulated to heal, that will not correct these issues. Each of these things are capable of maintaining the aberrant pain pathways, microcirculation deficiencies, and mitochondrial dysfunctions independently of the original joint injury. Therefore, to fully restore proper function, they must be addressed. We use several modalities and technologies to accomplish this, including shockwave therapy, photobiomodulation, in office and at home, healing electrofrequencies, joint capsule expansion injections, and trigger point injections when needed. Number 6, boost microcirculation to all the damaged structures. Sadly, very few physicians are aware of the vital role of the microvascular system when it comes to nutrition, healing, and the development of chronic disease. The topic is rarely addressed in med school, the medical journals, or at conferences. We now know that damaged microcirculation is one of the most important contributors to all chronic disease processes. It's also absolutely vital for proper healing and regeneration to occur. The only place that nutrient delivery and waste product removal takes place is in the microvascular system, in other words, the microcirculation, or the capillaries. We use a combination of the following modalities and technologies to help restore proper microvascular health and function. EWOT, which stands for exercise with oxygen therapy, shockwave therapy, specific nutrients such as Endocalyx Pro, home photobiomodulation, red and near-infrared light therapy, whole body vibration when appropriate, and Wushu, an ancient Chinese oriental medical procedure. 7. Strengthen the involved joint-specific exercises. Everyone is aware of the importance of regular exercise. However, very few physicians have any training in this area. With no training, how can they possibly tell you what specific movements and activities to do to help strengthen the muscles associated with the damaged joint? They can't, and most don't even try. We recommend and direct you regarding what specific exercises to do to help your joint injury heal at the appropriate time as part of the Wolverine Healing Protocol. 8. Nutra Enhanced Regimen, essential for proper healing. Here's another area that 95+% of physicians know little or nothing about and therefore can't properly coach you on. Your body needs all of the right nutrients to regenerate. It isn't as simple as taking one or two supplements. Nutrition is much more complicated than that. One of the key foundational elements of our Wolverine Healing Protocol is optimum nutritional support via our Nutrition Foundation program. We can't make you do it, but we'll do our best to encourage you to follow the regimen. Remember, only your body can do the healing. We provide stimulation and support, but your body has to do the actual work. 9. Support of the 4 M's as indicated and needed. We have a great deal of information on the website about the 4 M's. They are at the very foundation of health and disease. We support the 4 M's in multiple ways as follows. We support the microcirculation via EWAT as well as Endocalyx Pro. We support mitochondria via EWAT as well, in addition to appropriate nutrition and exercise. We support metabolism via everything we do. Your body must be able to properly mobilize an anabolic or regenerative response. So that looks at things like thyroid, testosterone, growth factors, and appropriate hormones and or peptides. We support adding muscle to the involved joint and the body as a whole to provide greater metabolic reserve. Next, number 10, we add regenerative injection therapy when needed and feasible. Regenerative injection therapy covers a wide range of skills, techniques, and substances. Most practitioners doing stem cell procedures have no training whatsoever in precise placement prolotherapy, which is the granddaddy of all regenerative injection therapies. There is also a wide range of substances that can be used, and not everyone needs stem cells, as there are other very effective solutions for certain situations. They range from simple solutions like lidocaine and dextrose to things like human growth hormone, platelet-rich plasma, beyond PRP, which comes from amniotic fluid, collagens, and growth factors, culminating in stem cells. We work with you based on our examination findings to determine the most efficient combination of substances to provide the best results at the best value. That provides a good overview of what makes the Wolverine Healing Protocol so special. If you've done some research, you'll realize that no one is doing anything like this. Most stem cell doctors and clinics have simply gone to a weekend seminar and jumped on the current stem cell fad to create an additional revenue stream. Most were never trained in or practiced musculoskeletal or regenerative medicine. And while some were quite skilled, once you realize all of the supportive things that should go into creating the proper regenerative environment, you realize just how great a value we provide. For about the same cost or less than what many charge for a single injection session, we provide a series of sessions plus extensive support. Why do we do all these things at such an amazing price? It's really simple. We are quality and value driven, and our mission is to create a model for a true healthcare system versus the current chronic disease care system that was created by Big Pharma. We know what it takes to support and build health, and we believe that the only way forward is to create a model that is both efficient and profitable, but not abusively so. This can only be done in and by the private sector due to extensive corruption on multiple levels. The so-called modern medicine is a complete mess when it comes to understanding health and the importance of building health to both prevent disease, both acute and chronic, as well as to overcome health challenges and restore optimum health and function. Supporting optimum health and function are not even on the radar. If you'd like to support us in our work to build a new model that supports health versus one that fights disease, choose us for your regenerative procedure and tell others about us. Who we are and what we do. Age Reversal Technology Center was created as a prototype and a proving ground for a new type of healthcare. I, Max McLeod, DOND PhD, aka the Nutrition Ninja Doc, am the creator, founder, primary service provider, and chief bottle washer, if you know what I mean. We maintain a low overhead and don't have fancy offices to impress you. Our goal is to help your body to heal itself using time-proven principles and cutting-edge technologies. Come and see us. Find out what we're all about. And if you like and agree with our approach, support us. We hope to duplicate our approach and make these age reversal technologies available to people across the nation and around the world. There are many forces working against us, and we know it's going to take a lot of time and effort, but that doesn't matter. This is our mission, and we must do what we know is the right thing to do, or die trying. Sorry to go off the rails a bit. That's what I and we are about. That's why we provide regenerative medical services at the best possible prices and value around. We're going to need help to accomplish our mission, and we invite you to help us help you. We're located at 3226 Clark Road in beautiful Sarasota, Florida, one of the freest states and one of the freest nations on the planet, at least for now. Call 941-806-5511.